Welcome to the War Lodge. Tonight, the Sequoyah Chiefs are taking on the Woodstock Wolverines in the 20th matchup of this series. The Chiefs standing at 5-2 versus the Woodstock Wolverines, who are 2-6 right now.
Yeah, their 2-6 record, not that impressive, but they can be three-point line led by their senior AVT&F, but not with the great defense like Sequoyah, right?
Yeah, the defense is great, but also the Sequoyah defense is great as well. So we will be back after the national anthem.
Before they conduct tonight's starting lineups, we ask that at this time you please stand. At this time, we'd like to introduce the starting lineups for both teams, beginning with the starting lineup for the visiting Woodstock Wolverines. Here are their starting five. Number 1, Morgan Slater. Number 3, Reina Azul. Number 4, Ray Conco. Number 11, Emily Jacobs. And number 34, Cameron Slickton. The Wolverines are coached by Tiffany Lee. Now, here's the starting lineup for your Sequoyah ladies. Number 3, a freshman, Number 21, junior Lonnie Anderson. Number 23, a senior Sailor Bailey. Number 24, a junior Ava Gray. And number 35, a senior Addison Rylee.
Welcome back to the War Lodge. And the starters just announced for Sequoyah the starting lineup. Carly Bass, Milan Abdul Salam, Sailor Davies, Ava Gray, and Addison Gorley. And on the flip side, for Woodstock, Morgan Slater, Reina Aluso, Lily Conkel, Emily Jacobs, and Cameron Schlichting. Was expected to be a great game tonight. Both teams have incredible defenses and incredible offenses. It's going to be a battle of what team will be able to perform both tasks better. So start, Woodstock at the ball, laid over into the corners, put up for three, and it is in. And that's going to be the first score of the game. Carly Glass is going to play it down to Sarah Davies, and it's going to be a foul.
That was number 4, Lily Conkle, 3 points up for Woodstock already.
The Chiefs are going to get it back on their side. Played over to Ava Gray. Switches the field back over to Addison Gorley. She's going to play it to the corner to Abdul Salam. She's going to try to find her way in. Won't get out. Has to try to pass her way out of it. Plays at the top of the key to Carly Bash. She's going to throw it over to Sailor Davies, and it's tipped off. And it's going to be Chiefs ball again. This time on the Woodstock side. Ava Gray with the throw in. Trying to find a pass option. Lays it over the top to Addison Gorley. Back over to Abdul Salam. She's going to go for the layup. Not get it. Morgan Slater comes down with the rebound. And Rhea Usos. And what a steal from Addison Gorley. And she might just take this one for the layup. And the Chiefs are going to get the first score of this game. So 3-2 now.
Right off the steal. And Woodstock ball again.
Yeah, something we've seen very, very much from this Chiefs defense. Just able to get the ball off of a defensive break. And now with another defensive stop, Ava Gray's going to take it, give it to Abdul Salam, flip it over to Carly Bass for 3. And it's off to the side. Abdul Salam with the rebound, though. And she's going to put it up for 2. And the Chiefs are going to take the lead for the first time this game.
And Jake, that's really what she does best. Abdul Salam standing down there in the paint, putting up those quick buckets. 4-3 Chiefs.
There's a floor foul right there for the Chiefs. Or sorry, again, on the Chief. And Woodstock's going to get the ball. Ray's going to flip it over to Lily Conkel. Going to give it over to Emily Jacobs. Into the corner. Misses. Abdul Salam comes away with it. Plays it over to Sailor Davies. Going to give it to Addison Gorley. Back over to Davies. Playing the ring around. It's going to miss. Carly Bass now with the rebound. And it's going to go out of bounds. But it will be a Chiefs ball.
That was good effort there by Abdul Salam.
Yeah,
she could do it all there for a second.
Yeah, we've seen how good the fast game is, and again, it might work here as Abdul Salam tries to go up, and it's going to be a shooting foul, and Abdul Salam is going to go to the line for 2. So Abdul Salam has 76% from the free throw line this season, so one of the better free throw shooters here, and she's going to sink the first one. And extend the lead 5-3. Now for the last one here for Abdul Salam. And she's going to make that one as well and go perfect from that shot. Now it's going to get tipped away by Abdul Salam right after making it. And Reina Uzwell is going to get the ball on their side. Gives it over to Emily Jacobs. She's going to flick it back over to the other side. Be able to keep it in bounds. Throws it under for Cameron Schlichting. And Carly Bass is going to come away with the rebound. She's going to throw it up to Ava Gray. Ava Gray for the layup, and she gets taken away. What a stop by Cameron Schlichting. And it's going to force an inbound here for the Chiefs. Ava Gray takes it to the hoop, and she's going to go up for a shooting foul and go to the line herself. And Ava Gray is going to go to the line herself now, and she's going to miss her first shot from the line. See what she does with the second one. So here's the shot from Ava Gray, and it makes it. And it's 7-3 now for the Chiefs. With a 3-point coverage stolen by Addison Gorley, but not enough to keep it in bounds. And it's going to force a Woodstock inbound from their own half. So again, three girls inside of Woodstock's half are able to get it away and into the quarter for Morgan Slater. She's going to try to go up. No call. And she's going to get the ball back. What a block by Addison Gorley right there. Into the corner. First alarm. But they're going to call a travel on that one. And it's going to be the Woodstock Wolverines ball.
Once again, Woodstock takes the ball in their possession, or takes possession in their half of the court, and they come charging up the court again.
Yeah, we still see that three-point defense from the Chiefs, just trying to get as much pressure as they can on Woodstock. And they're going to give it over to Lily Conkell. She's going to try to go around, doesn't get any space. Morgan Slater is going to try to work her way into the key. Doesn't have any options, though, so they're going to give it away to Emily Jacobs. Back around. Playing a little passing game around the key. Going to throw it up, and it's going to make its way in for Raina Uzwell. And she's going to get the ball back in quickly. Addison Gorley running down to the corner. Tries to play it over. Gets it to Ava Gray. Throws it to Abdul Salam. She's going to put it into the corner for Sailor Davies. Back over to Carly Bass. Driving into the paint. Abdul Salam with the pass, and she's going to get it for a 9-5 game right now. So we still see this three-point defense, and it's going to work as it gets another tip away for the Chiefs. But Woodstock's going to get the ball this time.
That's 7 points now for Abdul Salam, all coming from the paint. So, again, you see what she gets at. Just here early in the game.
Lily Conkell is going to pass the tape here and work her way into the side. Going to shoot for three, and it is good for Lily Conkell. And it's going to be 9-8 now. 1 point game. Carly Bash driving in. Gonna think about shooting a three, but gives it off to Addison Gorley, who just misses short. And the Woodstock Wolverines are gonna try to get back onto the other side. Raina Uzwell with it right now. Trying to find a pass option. Addison Gorley marking. And it's gonna give a travel right there. Good marking by Addison Gorley. And the Chiefs are gonna get the ball back here.
Yeah, and I think you'll see a lot of that tonight. That incredible defense that keeps Woodstock just outside of the arc. You know, anyone coming to the paint and getting those easy buckets. So Chiefs did a great job here early in the game.
Yeah, and the first sub of the game comes for the Chiefs. Shelby Ballinger is going to come on for Sailor Davies as Addison Gorley keeps it at the top of the key. Try to find a pass. Stolen away by Emily Jacobs. And she's going to take a shot in mid-range for two, and it's going to make its way in as the Chiefs lose their lead, and the Wolverines get it for the second time this game. Carly Bass going to give it to the corner. Shelly Bellinger back over to Addison Gorley. She's going to drive. Won't be enough. They do get the rebound, though. Throws it out. Back over to Shelby Bellinger. She's going to throw into the corner for Ava Gray. She's going to get blocked. Woodstock comes up with the ball. Emily Jacobs driving down. And she's going to go for a layup, and she's going to make it. And now a three-point game for the Woodstock Wolverines. Very fast quarter going on right now. Ava Gray goes up for a shot, gets blocked. Emily Jacobs for the ball again. She's going to give it down to Lily Conkell, who puts it over three, just misses. Shelby Bellinger with the rebound. Addison Gorley back over to Carly Bass. Put it up for three, just off of the backboard. And again, Lily Conkell comes down with the rebound. She's going to start to drive. Find Morgan Slater at top of the key, puts it up for three, just off the inside of the net. And Carly Bass is going to slow things down here for a minute to let the Chiefs transition.
Ava has the ball. Top of the key. Trying to lead this Chiefs to a successful offense. So far, we've seen a lot of missed shots. So hopefully they can turn that around. Get the lead back.
Carly Bass gives it over to Shelby Bellinger in the corner. She's going to put it up for three, and it's good. First three of the night for her. And it's a tie ball game. So Lily Conkell now making her way up slowly. Again, resetting the pace of this game. Trying to slow down, get some breathers for her teammates. Give it into the middle. Now back over to the sideline. Rain over for three, just off the side. Lily Conkell, though, with the rebound, and she's going to miss two. Woodstock at the ball again. Lily Conkell trying to drive, hits the underside of the rim, and Shelby Bellinger comes up with it, but a timeout is called by Sequoyah. So what an intense 6 minutes we just witnessed right there. 12-12, tie game, both defensive offense going at it. Wesley, what have you seen so far?
Well, from the Chiefs' point of view, it's going okay. Like I said, a lot of missed shots. Hopefully we can turn that around. Hopefully Galbro can get us something that will get us to the basket. Addison Gorley at point guard is doing a good job with the Chiefs, keeping the ball moving around. The Woodstock, not many shots, but very high percentage, so they're doing great. This 12-12 game, I predict it to be a little high scoring.
Yeah, as you said, this is going to be a high-scoring game. Not even out of the first quarter yet, and it is 12-12, nearing both teams' averages of around 15 points per quarter. Abdul Salam leads the Chiefs with 6 points, and Lily Conkell leads the Woodstock Wolverines with 6 as well.
The Chiefs getting checked into the game. We have McGee, Davies, Zenchuk, and
Davies back into the game now. Misses her first 3 as she comes back on. And it's going to be a jump ball right there. And the Chiefs are going to get it. And Sloan McGee will be the one to throw it in. Get it to Sailor Davies in her corner. Just over. Natalie Pollard trying to get it back, but not enough. And it's going to be Woodstock Wolverines ball. And the Chiefs are going to drop back 3 and only take with 2 in the pressure zone this time. Woodstock Wolverines have not made any substitutions yet. Emily Jacobs gives it over to Lily Conkell. She's going to get blocked by Sailor Davies. With Slow McGee back over to Sailor Davies, and she's going to put up the layup, and it is a 14-12 game now. Plays over to the sideline. Driving through into the corner for Morgan Slater. She's going to try to find her way into the paint, put off the rebound, and what a shot that was. Getting a little Euro step in there, and this tie game again. Sybil Bellinger is going to give Sailor Davies, and she's just going to miss that 3 again. And a bad pass there. Sloan McGee's going to take it, throw it way over, and it's going to be the Woodstock Wolverines ball again.
There's Davies with that senior leadership. We've seen her make, countless shots from three-point line, so we hope we see that tonight.
Yeah, Sailor Davies in her far left corner is something you don't normally see her miss. That is her shot, and she has named that corner hers pretty much.
It's a key player and a key shot.
There's another 3-point, but that one's a missed. Rebound out to Lily Conkell. He's going to play it into the middle for Cameron Schlichting. She's going to miss, and Natalie Pollard is going to end up chuck it all the way down. What an interception by Lily Conkell. I didn't know this was football. She's going to play it into the corner. This one up for 3, no good. Rebound back with the Woodstock Wolverines. But there is a whistle. Looks like it could be a jump ball. And I think the Wolverines are going to have it. So Cameron Schlichting is going to inbound the ball now. She's going to throw it into the top of the key to Emily Jacobs. Slow McGee guarding her.
Emily Jacobs, that key senior player. Let's see how she can lead the Woodstock Wolverines here.
Back into the middle to Lily Conkell. She's going to lose the ball. Bit of pressure. Regains it back. They'll lose it again, though. But a foul called. This going to be a floor foul. And Woodstock Wolverines are going to...
Addison Gorley getting checked in for Sarah Davies. Looks like she'll pick up the point guard.
Yeah, Addison Gorley now back in the game. So Cameron Schlichting in to rebound for the Woodstock Wolverines. Going to play it over to Conklin on the top of the key. Put it up for 3. No good. Rebound made by Lillian Zenchuk as the quarter ends. And what an exciting quarter we just had right there.
It's a tight game, Jake. Like you said, exciting. Good offense, good defense, a lot of skill so far. Chiefs doing a great job. The Wolverines are scoring. Pretty athletic, looking good. I think we got to shut down that three-point shooter, Lily Conkell. It's 2 for 4 already. Doing a great job. We see Addison Gorley on her. The Chiefs are good.
Yeah, we've seen what the Woodstock offense can do with Lily Conkell and Emily Jacobs. I mean, right now, Lily Conkell's got 6, and Emily Jacobs has 4. The both leading scorers for the Woodstock Wolverines. I mean, with those last 2 minutes of the game, after that timeout was called by the Chiefs, only 4 points in total were scored. So we're seeing a bit more of defense come out from both of these teams. Maybe that'll continue into the half. I think that we're going to see more of that high-tempo, quick game, quick passing round that we saw for the opening 6 minutes going back into the half. It's just both teams really need a win now, because with the Chiefs coming off their last region loss, and as well as the Woodstock Wolverines, they're 1-1 in region. Both teams are going to need a region win, and this is the game to do that.
Absolutely. I think Yarbrough would try to find the ball and to handle those key players, Gorley, Davies, Bellinger, those three-point shooters to run this score up on these Wolverines.
And batted by Woodstock Wolverines at the halfway mark, and Louis Conkel is going to take it. Do a little directing here. Morgan Slater is going to flip the field. It's going to go over to Emily Jacobs, though. Into the corner. Looking for a three. Won't have a shot. Played into the center for Morgan Slater. Just misses the layup. She's going to get her own rebound. Back out to Lily Conkel. She's going to work her way into Emily Jacobs. But it looks like it was tipped away
by Zenchuk there.
What a defensive move right there. And Cameron Schlichting is going to... Sorry, not Cameron Schlichting. Morgan Slater. They're going to have a little trick play here. Throw it over to Emily Jacobs at the top of the key after having a wall. Morgan Slater over to Reyna. Down into the corner for Jacobs again. He's going to find Schlichting. Back to Slater. Into the corner for three. No good. Carly Bass with a rebound. Now Lillian Zenchuk over to Abdul Salam. Not able to come down with it. She gets a hand on it, though. I mean, that's what you see with that 6'1". I mean, she's taller than me. I mean, I think she is the tallest player on the field right now.
It's height the Chiefs absolutely need to use, especially with not much. I mean, that's only 14 points. Only 14 points for each side. So the height they definitely need to use. Get it down in the paint, try to get those buckets, as well as the three-point shots I mentioned earlier.
Yeah, the height is going to definitely be an advantage for the Chiefs. I mean, we saw that a couple of weeks ago versus River Ridge, where they just out-heighted them and just pretty much took the game over late in the fourth quarter. As Morgan Slater will go to the line, makes the first one. And it's going to be 15-14 now with 7:07 left in the half. Here's the second shot, and it is good. So she is perfect from the line on that attempt. Ava Gray's going to get the ball inbound. Throw it over to Carly Bass. Not that good of a pass. Lily Conkel is going to get it over to Cameron Schlichting, and that ball is going to make her way over to us.
And there's an eye for an eye there. Keeps slowing down the ball in their half.
So a bit of sloppy passing there from both teams. Carly Bass is going to lead the drive from this way now. Abdul Salam over to the corner of Ava Gray. No one on her. She's going to think about shooting a three, but give it over to Addison Gorley. She's going to put her three of her own. Just misses. Back to Carly Bass, though, and she will put in an easy two, and this game is tied again.
Nice job by the freshman to pick up that ball thrown out by Woodstock. It's a nice job by the freshman to pick up those shots and throw them back up for some easy points for the Chiefs. 16-16.
Yeah, Carly Bass averages 10 points a game, 6 rebounds. I mean, and she's also 75 from the charity stripe. So, very impressive for a freshman year. As she throws it over into the corner for Addison Gorley, and she's just going to miss the layup. As the Woodstock Wolverines are going to drive the other way very quickly. Reyna with the layup. Abdul Salam with the height comes down with it, towering over her opponent. And here comes Ava Gray, played into the corner from Natalie Pollard. She's going to fake it, drive her way in, go for the layup, and that one's going to make its way in. And Chiefs take the lead back, and it's 18-16. So here come the Wolverines, making their way down the court. I almost said field again.
Football season anymore, Jake.
I know. Got to get used to it. Played into the corner for Cameron Schlichting, and that one's good for three. And the Wolverines are going to get the lead again, and it's 19-18. Abdul Salam's got some pressure, played over to Carly Bass. She's going to give it back to Addison Gorley. Plays into the center for Abdul Salam. Just misses after turning away from her opponent. Lily Conkel is making her way down. She's going to slow it down a bit now. Back over to Morgan Slater. Now back to Lily Conkel. She's going to put it up, and it's good for three as well. Back-to-back threes for Woodstock, and that's 6 unanswered.
And that's 3 for 5 for Conkel. One of the team leaders showing her staff today.
A bit of a bad pass by Addison Gorley, but Abdul Salam's able to recover it and throw it off her opponent. And the Chiefs are going to get the ball over here.
Jake, you really see Woodstock locking down in the paint, not letting Abdul Salam get the ball. Here she is with a shooting strike. Outside. Inbound the ball.
And there's Abdul Salam again. She's gonna not get the ball off in time. Cameron Slating gonna pass it to the corner. Back to Emily Jacobs. She puts up for three, and that's another one. And it's 9 unanswered for the Woodstock Wolverines, and it's 25-18. I mean, that's what we see with Emily Jacobs. She's got 12.3 points per game, an incredible player from the 3 line. And there's going to be another floor foul over there. Chiefs are going to get it this time. And Abdul Salam's going to come off for Shelby Bellinger. Ava Gray, 2 inbound it. Gives it to Carly Bass in the corner. Flipped over to Natalie Pollard. Into the center for Ashley Gorley. Gives it to Shelby Bellinger. And just misses again. Carly Bass with an easy 2. And she will make it. And it's a now 20-25 game, and they end Woodstock's scoring streak. And now another defensive marvelous from Ava Gray. And she's going to give it to Carly Bass, who tries to drive in, but just not enough. Chiefs are going to get the ball, though. I mean, what we see with Ava Gray, she's one of the best defensive players on the Chiefs. I mean, she can just get in your face, take the ball, and then leave another scoring drive, which we almost saw right there.
Absolutely good. We've seen a lot of improvement over the past 4 years.
Yeah, she's going to get the ball here. Give it to Addison Gorley. Just missed it. Natalie Pollard back for the rebound. And Woodstock's going to end up with the ball. Now here comes 23, Nina Carcone, who's going to get her first appearance on the court. Into the corner for Emily Jacobs. Lily Conkel back to Jacobs. Jacobs for 3. She will go to the line for a shooting foul, but she does not make the 3 for N1. So she's going to get 2 shots and try to extend the lead to 7. The second leading scorer for the Wolverines tonight was 7, looking to make it 8. She won't with the first one. Can she make it the second, though? Lily Conkel with the leading scorer for the Wolverines with 9. Jacobs to put herself on 8 on the night, and she does. And it is 26-20. So a 6-point lead for the Woodstock Wolverines as Abdul Salam and Sailor Davies enter the game. And Carly Bass gets a much-needed rest. I'm sorry, Emily Jacobs with 1 more to make it 8, as she was shooting for 3. And she will make it 9 on the night, 7-point lead. Addison Goyes gets to Shelby Bellinger, throws it to Sailor Davies, and just misses. Kept in play by the Wolverines, and they're going to get another drive here with 3:50 left in the half. Conkel is going to take her time here, just try to set up a play. Give it over to Jacobs, and back into the corner. Back to Jacobs. To Reyna. Into the middle to Cameron Schlichting. He's going to give it back to Jacobs. Now into the corner for Conkel. Now tips off Asago's foot, and Ava Gray is going to try to take her shot. She's going to give it to Shelby Bellinger. Into the middle for Abdul Salam. Back to Addison Gorley. And Addison Gorley for 3. Just misses. And Wolverines were going to tip that one out. Almost looked like Abdul Salam had that last hit on it. But it will be Chiefs ball. And 3:16, and they have a 7-point lead as Wolverines.
Sloan McGee inbounding the ball. She just came in for Ava Gray.
Here's Sailor Davies into the corner. She's just going to have an unlucky bounce as the rings around the seats. And the Wolverines are going to get another shot here. Into the corner for Nina Carcone. Back to Jacobs. Or sorry, Conkel. Back to Carcone. She's going to drive. Put up a layup. Just missed. Addison Gorley with the rebound. And she's going to find her corner for Sailor Davies. Back to Gorley. She's going to put up 3. Another one denied by the outering of the rim. And Reyna's going to try to take up a layup with the Euro step, but doesn't get it. Over to Shelby Bellinger. To Abdul Salam, but just not able to reach it in time. And with 2:35 left, the Woodstock Wolverines have a 7-point lead.
I mean, Jake, there's an obvious weakness right now. Chiefs not able to get up any shots.
And the shots that they do have, they just are not seeming to go in. So it's going to bring to Morgan Slater inside the paint, backed out to Jacobs. Jacobs for three, just misses. And Sailor Davies is going to take it back for the Chiefs. Addison Gurley to Abdul Salam, and she puts up for three, and she's good. And that's 23-27 now. And a timeout will be called.
There we go.
With
All
what?
of our three-point shooters. Rabbit can find the bottom of the net, but then Abdul Salam.
Yeah, she comes out of nowhere and puts up a three, and now it is a 4-point game.
Incredible shot.
So yeah, Abdul Salam, 47% from field goal this season. Impressive. One of the leading on the team. Sorry, she is the leader on the team for field goal percentage with shots. 47, yeah. And 16 points per game. She already has 9 on the day, so she's pretty much halfway there. And we're going to see, they just need 4 points to tie this up before halftime.
Yeah, she leads the team some points scored. Coach maybe the seniors get the ball in the hands of the seniors, see if they can bury some shots and get the Chiefs to lead again.
Yeah, experience seems to be one of the major keys in some of these games. Just the people that have that late game experience seem to, or tend to do a bit better. But that one's going to be tipped, and it's going to be Woodstock ball. And Ava Gray is going to come into the game for Sloan McGee. So Morgan Slater going to inbound it over to Lily Conkell. Going to play it into the corner for Jacobs. Over the slick thing. She's going to give it back to Jacobs. Playing a little passing game here. Just finding the right pass. Morgan Slater driving into the paint, losing the ball. Ava Gray picks it up. Gives it over to Sailor Davies. She throws it to Addison Gorley. Addison Gorley into the center. What a catch by Abdul Salam, but not able to get the points, but she will go to the line and shoot for two.
Because like you were mentioning, Jake leads the team in free throw percentage.
Field goal percentage.
Field goal percentage.
She does also lead the team in free throw percentage, though. So
let's hope that shows up here right now.
So misses the first one. So it'll still be a 4-point game. And Sailor Davies comes off the field, court. And Abdul Salam is going to make her second one and make it a 3-point game. So 1:43 left to go. Lily Conkell to lead the charge here for the Woodstock Wolverines. Play over the top of almost everyone. And bit of fighting going on, or fighting for the ball. And Chiefs, it will end up with the Chiefs ball on their own line.
Sailor Davies comes back in for the set cut.
So all the starters now back on the field, or courts, for the Chiefs. Sailor Davies in her corner. Plays it back over to Ava Gray. Almost intercepted. Addison Gurley in the corner for three. And just not good again. Abdul Salam able to take the ball though with a steal, and she's going to put it up for two, and now it's a 1-point game. What a block by Abdul Salam. She's going to take it, give it over to Ava Gray. Ava Gray leading the charge on the field. It picked off by Emily Jacobs. Morgan Slater running down the field, gives it over to Lily Conkell, and she's going to put up a two for herself, and is back to a 3-point game. Ava Gray over to Carly Bass. Abdul Salam. Addison Gorley in the corner. Back over to Sailor Davies. Now Carly Bass playing the passing game. 36 seconds left. Carly Bass over to Sailor Davies. Sailor Davies for three. Just misses. And Woodstock's going to come out with it. And Carly Bass trying to play some defense here. Can't get the ball stolen. Played over into the corner from Morgan Slater. She's going to pull it up herself. No good. Come up with the rebound, though. Play over to Lily Conkell. 15 seconds on the clock. Lily Conkell in the corner for Jacobs. Jacobs with 10 seconds. Puts it up for a layup. Misses. Ava Gray. Doesn't have much time. Got 5 seconds. Has to give it to Carly Bass. And they're going to get a foul here with 2.4 seconds left on the clock.
Chiefs will inbound the ball in the Woodstock half.
So we'll see. They got 2.4 seconds to make something happen. Once the pass goes, they got to take the shot. Abdul Salam from downtown just misses. and that's going to end the half, and it is 29-26, and what a half we just watched.
Yeah, Jake, impressive stuff from the Woodstock Wolverines in terms of three-point shooting. Again, we see Emily Jacobs and Lily Conkel leading the team. For the Chiefs, I think there's obvious talking points in the locker room. You know, make those 3 points, make those easy buckets. We saw Abdul Salam, you know, a couple times, see what she could do to harvest some points for the Chiefs.
I mean, yeah, we saw some stretches from the Chiefs where they let the Woodstock Wolverines go on a 9-0 shooting streak, a 6-0 shooting streak, and it just kept happening. So I think that a big key for the Chiefs is going to be taking those opportunities that they haven't seen, that they should be just not giving necessarily, but they should be routine. They shouldn't be a challenge to make. And then on the Woodstock Wolverines, keep shutting down their three-point shooters. Madison Gurley, she put up 32 points last game. She's currently sitting with 2. So I think that if the Woodstock Wolverines can keep up this defensive work, it will be a great job for them. So we will be back after half as 9 minutes or so, and then we'll be back for the second half of action from the Sequoyah Chiefs versus the Woodstock Wolverines. first half ended 29-26 for the Wolverines as we are entering the second half.
Yeah, it was a slow start for both teams. Like you say, it's only 29-26, so pretty low scoring, but we're expecting the halftime talk by Coach Yarbrough. We'll get these girls going.
Addison Gorley to rebound it in as the second half will begin here at the Warlocks. Here we start as Carly Bass takes it at the top, gives it over to Ava Gray. Now to find her pass, back to Carly Bass. Yeah, that rhymes. Brings it Addison Gorley to the corner. Puts up for three. She misses that one. And Morgan Slater with the rebound. Over to Raina. He's going to look for a pass here, slow things down, drop it back, into the middle of Morgan Slater. Back over to Emily Jacobs. Not enough for Lily Conkle to keep it in bounds. And Addison Gorley is going to take it in bounds now for the Chiefs. So 30 seconds off the clock from that one.
Starters are out for the Chiefs. Hopefully they can get something going here early.
Yeah, starters for the Chiefs and the Woodstock Wolverines. Back over to Abdul Salam, and she's going to put up a layup. And now it is a one-point game, 29-28. Back over to Lily Conkle. He's going to give it back to Raina into the middle for Morgan Slater. Shelly Davies trying to get the steal, not enough. Morgan Slater throws it up, and looks like it's going to be a blocking foul there. And Morgan Slater is going to go to the line and shoot for two. So Carly Bass with a foul right there. And the Wolverines will have two shots to extend their lead to 31. I'm sorry, extend their lead to 3, which would make it a 31-28 game. So she makes the first one. And now for the second. And she makes it. So 31-28 game now. And Carly Bass will take it up from the top. Trying to find herself a pass. Over to Abdul Salam. He has a three-pointer ready, but she's going to give it off to Addison Gorley. Back to Abdul Salam. Sailor Davies back into the corner for Bass. And it won't mean anything as there's another floor foul here. So that was on Morgan Slater. That's going to be her third foul of the game. So she's getting close to that magic number. So Ava Gray over to Sarah Davies into the corner. Back to Abdul Salam. Spins around. Gets it into the hoop. And now it is a 31-30 game. Carly Bass with an incredible steal over to Addison Gorley. Quick steal from Bass, but ended up going back over to Woodstock. That was a bit of miscommunication there from Woodstock. Lily Conkle is trying to find a pass. Gives to Morgan Slater. She gives it to Jacobs. Jacobs going to drive in. And she's going to get fouled going up, it looks like. And she's going to go to the line for 2. Jacobs with 9 points tonight. And looking, he's got 2 to make it 11. And she's going to make the first one. Despite the screams from the Sequoyah fans. And she'll have a second one here. And she's going to make it. So she's up to 11 on the night. Same as your jersey number. Look at that. And that was a 3-point ball game. Carly Bass going to call play here. Goes it over to Abdul Salam. She's going to fake it to Ava Gray in the corner. Addison Gorley up the middle. Just misses on the layup. And Gray's going to take it up into the center. Play, what a dime to Emily Jacobs. Nobody on her. And she's going to put it in an easy 2. And it's 35-30.
Poor defense by the Chiefs. In the first half, we saw the Chiefs guard the Wolverines from outside the three-point line. So they need to patch up those holes.
Yeah, we see another defensive stop from the Wolverines again. Back over to Raina. She's going to give it inside to Emily Jacobs with Cameron Slider. But it's going to be a travel called and the Chiefs ball. So 35-30. And the first substitution of the half is going to go to the Chiefs. And Sloan McGee's going to come on. And also Nina Cartone is on for the Wolverines. So Sloan McGee's going to lead the drive after getting substituted on. He's going to lose the ball here. Lily Conco's going to come up with it, try to find a way through, and jump ball. And it's going to go to the Wolverines here. So Nina Carcone, Nina Carcone on the sideline, not the end line. He's going to find Emily Jacobs. Jacobs looking for a pass. She's going to drive to the corner, hand it off to Conkel. She's someone in the middle. It's Cameron Slichting, and she's going to lose it, and it's going to be another floor foul. So, yeah, this time it will be taken from the end line. And still 35-30, 25 seconds in the shot clock. Played her up to Conkel on the top. She's going to hand it off to Cameron Slichting. Finds back over, this time to Carcone. She's going to get fouled for travel, and it's going to be Chiefs ball. So McGee's going to call a play here. We keep seeing this with the Chiefs. They're looking for more of structured plays. Madison Gurley's going to get it. Back up to the goalpost for Abdul Salam. She's going to lead it out for Stewart Davies. Almost wedging itself inside of the the rim. And it's going to go back out for Cameron Slichting. She's going to find a way to get it over to Lily Conkel. And she's driving over to Carcone. Doesn't have a pass, plays it back to Reyna. And Reyna's going to put it up for two. Misses. Stewart Davies comes down with it. Carly Bass. Madison Gurley up the court. No one sees it. Bass slips. Davies can't seem to hold on to it after the pass from the floor. And the Wolverines are going to get the ball again. So we haven't seen a score in the past minute. It's still 35-30.
Yeah, slow start here to the second half. Looks like the Wolverines will get the ball in their half.
Yeah, we kind of saw the same thing coming into the beginning of the second quarter, where just a bit of a slow, but it didn't take this long for the both teams to get going. So now into the game, Emily Jacobs, she's going to give it to Conkel. Play it over into the corner. Trying to find a pass here. Back to Conkel. He's going to play it into the center for Carcone, and it's going to bounce off the backboard and the rim. It comes down, and it's going to be a jump ball guarded by the Chiefs, and Stewart Davies is going to take it from the line.
Ava Gray replacing Sloan McGee on the floor.
Now she's going to take charge here. Trying to get something moving here. William Denchuk crossing the court. So with Ava Gray over to Addison Gorley. She's going to put up a three. But that one, no good from her again. Again, this has not been the best nights for her. We just keep seeing her miss threes. Not like her at all. This time, Emily Jacobs in the corner. She's going to put up a three. And there's another miss. Instead, it's going to come off Stewart Davies' feet. Back to the Wolverines. Into the corner for Carcone. And it's going to be a travel. And that's going to be the second travel in the last minute.
Lots of fouls here in the beginning of the second half.
Yeah, I mean, fouls, but the fouls that can be completely avoided. I mean, most of these are just mental errors that both teams are just like, that just somehow slip up. The pressure of the game. I mean, they're a 5-point game against the region team. As you see there, that was just a bit slower of a pass, and Woodstock Wolverines got the ball again. And here's Conkel, back over to Jacobs. Jacobs still trying to find a way through. Hands it off. Trying to find a way out of the corner. Over to Carcone. Carcone's driving into the paint. Four Chiefs on her. She can't get it. Abdul Salam's going to try to run her way through. Won't have enough time. And Ashley Gurley's going to get it into the corner for Bellinger. And she just misses. But she gets it on rebound. And she's going to hit her off for the other team. So Chiefs are going to get the ball there. And it is still 35-30. And substitution, Carcone comes off for the Woodstock Wolverines. Looks like Slater comes back on. And Natalie Pollard checks in for the Chiefs. And Abdul Salam takes a much-needed rest. Ava Gray to the top of the key to Lillian Zenchuk. She's going to get it to Bellinger. Bellinger to Pollard. Pollard trying to turn. Back over to Zenchuk. She puts up a 3. That one's good. And it's 33-35, and a timeout is called.
Incredible shot just before the timeout. Hopefully that'll get the Chiefs going here and we start play up again.
I mean, yeah, there hasn't been much momentum from either team so far in this quarter.
Not at all, Jake.
That's been the really first big play that we've seen. 33-35, 2-point game still. I mean, we barely saw any. I think we maybe saw 5 scores in total from both teams. So the fact that this game is now still 2 points, I mean, both defenses were really showing up to start the second half.
Yeah, Jake, we've seen the Chiefs move a lot of people around the arc. Luckily that time it worked out for them. Resulted in a 2-point game.
Yeah, I think that this is definitely a time that you got to start. All right, we got to get our starters back over. We got to find our shots. We got to get scoring. I mean, right now, nobody on the court has more than 4 points for the Chiefs. Ray Carkel is going to get pressured by Bellinger and Gorley. Oh, sorry, not Bellinger. Zenchuk and Gorley. And it's going to be the Wolverines' ball, but deep inside their own quarter. Gorley with a steal. Gives to Zenchuk. What a pass. And just not able to put it up, but she will go for the line and shoot for 2. And what a pass right there from Addison Gorley. Just able to see that play and just get it right to Zenchuk. I mean, that was like a submarine throw. That's something you see in a baseball pitcher.
Absolutely, and Zenchuk, you see picking up a little momentum here. Hopefully it'll help the Chiefs out. And the first one drops for her.
Off the back, or sorry, off the rim, then to the little lip in the back, and then back to the backboard. Finally goes in. Now it's a 1-point game. Zenchuk can tie it. She won't, and it still remains a 1-point game. Woodstock's going to take their chances back out. Reina with it. Over to Conkel. She's going to put up a 3. That one's no good. Zenchuk with the rebound. Gorley plays to the Gray. Gray's going to drive in. She's going to get it to Natalie Pollard. Keeps it in. What a hand movement right there. Back over to Zenchuk. To Gorley. Back to Pollard. To Bellinger. She's going to try to turn. But throws it off of Lily Conkel. And it's going to be Chiefs ball after some wonderful passing right there.
Yeah, good work from Bellinger to try to find the open man.
I mean, I feel like that's more of a type of, oh, what a pass. Back over to Gray in the corner to Zenchuk now. She's going to shoot for 3. That one's good. And it's 36-35. The Chiefs take the lead for the first time this half.
That brings Zenchuk up to 6 points. Like I said, she's picking up momentum.
Now into the corner. First lifting, and she's going to get fouled on her way up, and she's going to go for and 1. So they now have a chance to take the lead back. And as I was saying earlier, we've seen that passing now with the more directed plays, the play like more designed plays. I mean, that play I feel like had to be something from the training ground.
Absolutely.
And, I mean, just the way that this team's been passing recently, or since that one time out, I mean, it's been a completely game changer.
Absolutely. And we see Abdul Salam and Trelica check in for the Chiefs.
So now, Woodstock Wolverines back with the lead by 1. Ava Gray into the middle for Bellinger. Over to Zenchuk, into the corner for Abdul Salam. She puts up a 3. No good. Back over to Salam, but Elvin Jacobs is going to end up with it. And Conkel to Reina. Reina over to Slater. Slater puts up a 3. That one's no good. Zenchuk with the rebound. Ava Gray, ball at the midfield. Over to Zenchuk, Bellinger for the corner 3, and that's good. Bellinger with a 3 to take the lead back to the Chiefs, and it's 40-38. Reina Jacobs. Jacobs is going to try to drive in. Gets it over to Slater. Slater's taking her shot. She's going to get a nice little Euro step there, but not enough. And Abdul Salam with 50 seconds left in the quarter. Gives it over to Gray. Shot clock is still active, so it won't be in the end of the quarter if they go for a buzzer beater. Just too far of a pass right there from Bellinger to Gray. And Woodstock Wolverines will have 40.2 seconds to get one last score before the end of the quarter.
And we got Addie Kate Beck check in for Shelby Bellinger. She'll come first timer in the game. Sloan McGee checking in for Ava Gray. She'll inbound the ball.
The Woodstock have the ball here. Reina has trying to find her way around Addie Beck. She's going to give it to Morgan Sladen, though. Slater picks it up. Not enough. Abdul Salam comes down with the rebound. Abdul Salam is going to give it over to Reagan Shalisa. She's going to give it back to Addie Beck. Abdul Salam. She's going to try to drive in here. She's going to put a two. And that's going to be brand one. And the Chiefs now can take a 5-point lead here. What a move from Abdul Salam to spin move for opponent and just put up that
That puts her at 18 points. Highest scoring player in the game so far.
Yeah, 18 point past her average. What a player for the Chiefs. She is, and she's only a junior, so she got one more year for her. So now it is a 5-point game. Biggest lead the Chiefs have had this entire half with 10 seconds left for Woodstock to make something happen. Clock ticking down to 5. Intercepted by Zenchuk. Over to McKee, but it's going to be intercepted. Jump ball, looks like. Don't know who's got it. It looks like it's going to be the Chiefs ball, and they have 0.9 seconds to make something happen. So they got to get the pass off right, or get the shot off right as the pass happens. Addie Beck makes a move. She's going to put it up. Not enough time. Natalie Pollard takes a garbage time shot, and it won't have mattered even if it did go in. So 5-point lead now for the Chiefs. And they flip the lead that the Wolverines had to come into this quarter, and now they have that.
Absolutely, not a lot of offense, either poor offense or good defense from the Chiefs. Not a lot of scoring from those star players, Jacobs and Conkel, like we saw in the first half.
Yeah, I mean, both offensive has seemed to slowly get started this quarter. I mean, we didn't see so much offense from the beginning, and we've seen a bit more of it coming in, or as we progress more into the quarter. And, I mean, I feel like the Chiefs offense, after that one timeout, completely changed the projective of this game. I mean, Zenchuk came in, put 2 threes in, and now Chiefs have the lead by 5. So we're going to see what happens with the last quarter of this game. And it is 43-38, Sequoyah Chiefs. And they're looking to take the lead. Not take the lead. The Woodstock Wolverines have an 8-11 series win of all time. The Chiefs are looking to make it 9-11. And then they play them one more time this year. So they'll have a chance to make it 10-11. And then next year, finally, even this all-time series matchup.
And like you mentioned, Zenchuk, a key player. Abdul Salam, obviously, without a doubt, a key player. And she'll be key in extending this lead and maybe result in a Chiefs win.
Players crowded over by the commentary booth. Could have played in for Conkel. He's going to take his time to try to set up a play. He's going to drive away to the corner, hand it off to Jacobs. Now Jacobs and Conkel switch spots. And there's going to be a foul. There's going to be a floor foul there, and the Chiefs are going to get the ball back.
And the Chiefs starters are back on the floor. Let's see what they can do to build the momentum and extend the lead.
Carly Bass found it. Intercepted, though, by Carcone, and she's going to put in the layup. Bit of a mental mistake right there for the freshman, and it's 43-40, and it's a 3-point game. So she's going to try to look for a little redemption right there. As Carly Bass has it. This time makes a better pass over to Sarah Davies. Back over to Carly Bass. She's going to drive in. And what a layup from Carly Bass, getting the redemption of what she just gave up. And it's 45-40.
That puts her at 6 points. Incredible shot from the freshman.
And 4 points away from her average. So here's Jacobs. Plays it over to Carcone. She's going to try to drive in. Not enough. Conkel gets it to the top of the key to Raina. She's going to drive in. Puts it up. No good. And Carcone and Ava Gray have a bit of a collide right there. And it's going to be, it's going to be the Chiefs ball.
Big clash on the floor. Hopefully no one's injured there. Both players look fine.
Both players are still on the court, so that's good. The goalie's going to inbound it to Gray. 7 minutes left in the game now. Carly Bass. He's going to try to do some handling skills and going to get the jump ball, it looks like. So the Chiefs will stay with it. Ava Gray to inbound, and Carly Bass is gonna take a substitution from Shelby Bellinger. So 45-40, 6:47 left. Here, Addison Gorley sees Bellinger. Bellinger for three, and she's good. And it's 47-40 now. 48-40. It's an 8-point lead for the Chiefs. And the Chiefs look to be dragging away with this one.
Incredible shot by Bellinger.
There's another mental mistake by the Wolverines right there, and they're gonna get inbounded to them though. The Chiefs defense is really gonna need to make this stand right now. Good thing at the top of the key. Played over to Conkel. Conkel is gonna try to drive her way in, but it won't matter as there's a foul, and the Chiefs are gonna get the ball back. So 6:20 with 40-48, Sequoyah Chiefs.
Yet another foul to benefit the Chiefs. Ava Gray taking the ball up the court.
Yeah, we see so many fouls this game. There's a nice layup from Ava Gray right there, and it's gonna extend the lead to 10. Yeah, as I was saying, we've seen so many fouls this game. I mean, Chiefs have 6 on the court right now. Looks like the Wolverines have 10 total fouls of just players on the court. On the Wolverines, number 23, Nina Cartel needs a charge right there with 4. And for the Chiefs, Sailor Davies with 3. So Carly Bass is going to make her way on for the player I just mentioned, Sailor Davies. So here's Ava Gray, plays it over to Bellinger. Bellinger is going to make her way to the middle, back over to Carly Bass. Carly Bass gonna play it back to Bellinger, tipped by her, but give it to Abdul Salam. Abdul Salam's gonna spin around and get a nice layup right there, and it's 52-40. So Woodstock Wolverines chasing the game now, down by 12. Here's the layup by Conkel, not enough. Conkel steals it though, but not in time, as it's gonna be a floor foul for the Chiefs. It's 52-40 with 5:27 left in the game. And slowly but surely, I think the Chiefs are pulling out of this one.
21 points for Abdul Salam. Looking very good for the Chiefs in the second half. Again, locking down these key players from the Wolverines.
Here's Abdul Salam. She's going to give it to Bellinger. First three. She's not good. She's going to give it to Abdul Salam. She's going to keep it. The refs are going to say that it went out. Oh, sorry. A timeout was called, it looks like. So 40-52 with 5:07 left in the quarter. This could go either way. I mean, we've seen what the Woodstock Wolverines can do. We saw they had a 9-0 stretch at one point in this game. If you have another one like that, it's another 3-point game.
Absolutely. Luckily, the second half has seen the Chiefs. I mean, we're at a 12-point lead right now, so the Chiefs are grabbing a lot of momentum. Those key players, those key starters are picking up the heat now. So.
Yeah, I think that this Chiefs team has really come alive in the second half of this game, and they've really taken initiative. I mean, like, hey, we gotta make our stand. We're better than this team, and I mean, we've seen that in the score now. Now they have a 12-point lead. So with 5:07, it's gonna be hard for the Wolverines to make a comeback, but it is possible. We've seen with some of their games, most of their games have been close this year, so which shows why they're 2-6. Most games haven't been that far between the team. And we've seen again that they're keeping it close with the Chiefs. 12 points, could go either way.
So very key that the Chiefs keep up this good defense. Ava Gray to inbound the ball.
I'm pretty sure it's the Wolverines. Is it the Wolverines ball? Oh, no, yeah, you're right. Ava Gray to inbound it in the corner. All the way in the corner. So she's going to find Gorley. Gorley trying to find a route. Right now with the aggressive defense. What a pass by Gorley. Gets it to Ava Gray, who gets it to Bellinger. Back to Carly Bass. She's going to drive into the paint. Just misses. And Emily Jacobs is going to take this one and flip the field. He's going to try a spin move on Bellinger. Can't get it off. Over to Slater. And there's going to be a foul And Woodstock's going to get the inbound here. Two subs here for the Chiefs. Shelby Bellinger and Addison Gorley are coming off. And Zenchuk and Taylor Davies will make their another appearance. But Cameron Schlichting is to inbound to Conkel. She's going to put up a three. No good. Carly Bass able to get her off the tip. Abdul Salam. She's going to get it to Abdul Salam now. And she's going to put up the three after Abdul Salam was screaming her name. Finally finds her, and it's 54-40. So here's Conkel. Trying to find an open man, or open woman. Throws it over to Jacobs. Jacobs put up a three. That one won't go. Rebound. Cameron Schlichting's gonna put up a layup. That one won't go. Now Zenchuk comes up with it for the Chiefs, and Ava Gray has it, but they're gonna try to slow it down here. Zenchuk to Abdul Salam. Trying to find her way out. Ava Gray for three. She's good. And it's 57-40. That's 17-point lead for the Chiefs.
Ava Gray left completely wide open. Incredible shot by the senior.
Now here's Schlichting. She's not going to go. And that one's going to be tipped out. And it's going to be Wolverine's ball. So 3:52 left in the quarter now. And it's 57-40. 17-point lead for the Chiefs. I think 13 unanswered, was it?
Looks like it. No points for the Wolverines since the timeout.
Yeah, there's a three, another miss. She's slow McGee. She's going to get it to Pollard. Pollard's going to try to drive it, spin moves around her opponent. Jacobs knocks it out of her hands. Slater ends up with it. Over to Cameron Schlichting, and she's going to put up a layup, and a nice team effort right there. But it's 42 to 57 still, as Carly Bass going to get herself in an open spot. Natalie Pollard back over to Sloan McGee, and she's just gonna miss. And here's another drive here for the Wolverines. Emily Jacobs struggling to try to find an output, and she won't find any. And it's gonna be a foul. And
some upset home crowd fans here.
And that's Sailor Davies is gonna foul out, I think. No, sorry, she's not. She's being substituted. Just a substitution.
Looks like she'll be subbed out for Ava Gray. I'm sorry, Addison Gorley. Sloan McGee will be subbed out for Ava Gray.
And Abdul Salam can come in as well for Natalie Pollard.
So starters minus Davies on the floor for the Chiefs right now.
And that's going to be a missed two-point effort there, but wouldn't have mattered as there's a floor foul, and it's going to be the Chiefs' ball.
Perhaps some frustration coming here from the Wolverines, as they've only scored 2 points here in the past 4 or 5 minutes. Not looking very good for the Wolverines right now. Chiefs have kept up a very good deficit.
Yeah, and they're also in the bonus, so the Chiefs are going to get a free throw shot here after getting a floor foul. And Ashton Glory is going to make the first one. And it is now 58 to 52. It's here for a second, and she switches it. Now it's 59 to 42, and here's the timeout. So 59-42 with 3 minutes left in this game, and it is slowly getting out of reach for the Woodstock Wolverines. I think that if the Chiefs can keep up this defensive work in 3 minutes, this game should not be a problem for them to finish. I mean, they could even keep them at 42 if they keep playing the way they are right now.
In an impressive quarter, I'd say even an impressive half. The Chiefs have come out firing. Whatever Yarbrough told them in the locker room, it seems to be working out for them. It is a 17-point lead right now. Abdul Salam, again, performing incredible for the Chiefs. Right now, sitting at 23 points. So.
I mean, yeah, 23 points, 2 fouls. I mean, she is seven over her average. That's a bit of mental math right there. I mean, she's just an impressive player all around. She always seems to outdo her expectation and just be better.
Absolutely.
So both teams are going to make their way back out onto the court now. 3:02 left in this game. There is a 17-point differential between the Chiefs and the Wolverines. So Woodstock has the ball. down in their hands. Moreno's gonna take it through the halfway mark, and she's gonna try to drive. She's gonna find a layup there, and it's gonna be good. And it's 44-59 now. The Duke Salam over to Carly Bass. Jumping catch from her. She's gonna give it to Gorley in the corner. She's gonna try to get away from her. She's gonna get it back after the pass to Zenchuk. And Gorley over to Ava Gray in the corner. Gray gives it to Duke Salam. And Duke Salam is gonna get a push off, and it's going to go to the line to extend the lead even more than it already is.
This could potentially bring Abdul Salam to 25 points on the night.
Makes her first. I mean, as I said earlier, 76% from the free throw line. I mean, there is no stopping her.
Absolutely. Crushing her 16-point per game average right now.
24, looking to make it 25 on the night. And she does. And it is now 61-44, your Sequoyah Chiefs. And what a second half resurrection this team has had. Now Reyna just misses the net. And Woodstock will still have it. They're going to go to the line for two. Don't know what the foul was called for. But Carolyn Fernandez is going to go to the line for two. Looking for her first scores of the night. Just misses on her first one. And now for her second shot. And she makes that one. So 45-61. Carly Bass gives it to Gorley, who gives it back on a give and go type pass. Over to Duke Salam. She's going to keep it for a second. Put up a three herself. That one hits the rim twice, but it bounces up and won't go in. Slater now bringing it back to the Wolverines. She's going to give it over to Fernandez, and she's going to make a two herself. So close to hitting for the three line. But it'll count for two as it's 47-61 now. 1:45 left on the clock. Now here's Addison Gorley. She gives it over to Gray. Gray finding her way around. She's gonna hand it off to Davies. Davies put up a three. That one just misses. Gorley with an impressive to keep the ball in. Carly Bass gonna give it back to Gray. Davies lining back in the same spot she just was. Addison Gorley with it though. Gorley's gonna try to find a way out of it. She gets tipped, but still has it. Bass for two. Shot clock expires, but just misses. And now here come the Wolverines. And there's gonna be another foul. And it's gonna be Wolverines ball with 1:04 left on the clock. Or sorry, not Wolverines ball. It will be a Wolverines free throw. They'll shoot for two. Just trying to make it a 49-61 game.
Emily Jacobs will take the charity stripe. See what she can do here for the Wolverines. And there's one through.
Jacobs now crossing her average per game. She averages 12.3, now at 13.
And Teresa subbing in for Davies.
And she makes the second one, put herself at 14 on the night at 49-61. So 12-point game, 1 minute on the clock. Gorley's gonna send it to the corner to Abdul Salam. She's gonna put up a three. Just misses as she falls back onto the cheerleaders. And Reyna is gonna take it all the way up the court, try to put up a layup, and she makes it. And it's 51-61. 10-point game now. Flips it over to Gorley. Gorley's gonna catch it after trying to catch up with it. She's gonna throw it over to Abdul Salam. Abdul Salam in the corner, and she's gonna get savored out of the corner as a timeout was called. So 34 seconds on the clock, 61-51. So this game has just slowly been pushed away from Woodstock's reach. They're kind of getting back into it now, but it might just be too late. I mean, in this last 2 minutes, we've seen incredible defense in the Wolverines, and just an offense that that's got a spark. And it sucks that it came at such a late time. I mean, now with 34 seconds, there's almost not much you can do.
Yeah, they would struggle to score 10 points here.
I mean, it's not impossible, but it's nearly impossible. So, as the teams will come out, back out, and Chiefs are going to go design play here. Just going to give it back to Gray. Gray's going to find Gorley. Gorley's just going to take a foul, and she'll go to the line. So she's looking for her 5th and 6th points of the night. A bit of a, not as much as the last game where she put a 32 against Douglas, but she makes her first one, put herself at 5 for the night.
Yeah, Gorley's struggling just a little tonight, not able to find that rhythm in the 3-point or the field goal range.
And now Lawrence Rylee is going to check in for Carly Bass with 28 seconds left in the game. Gorley's going to miss her second. Cameron Shilton's going to get the rebound for the Wolverines, as Conkel is going to get it over to Jacobs in the corner. 21 seconds. Jacobs for 3, and she's good. And it's 54-62. Another 3 for Jacobs, and she's at 18 on the night. So here's a foul. We don't know who will be taking the shots for Sequoyah here. Looks like it will be Ava Gray. Now going to come off for Gabby Sleeman. So 9-point lead now. 15 seconds on the clock here. And they're going to do a little John Moran type of play here. As let it roll. Goes it to Slater. She fakes him out. Puts up a 2. Just misses. And that might just be the game for the Chiefs. They'll foul him with 5.7 seconds left. And Reagan Talisa will go to the line for 2. So 63-54 right now. Can increase the lead to 11 to make it 65-54, depending on what happens here.
Yeah, Woodstock really just delaying the end of this game.
So the first one was made, and it's 64-54 now. And the second one is also made as well, so it's 65-54. 5.7 seconds left in the game. And Chalisa's going to check out, and Ray McCray is going to come on now. So they're going to let it roll again. Clock now starts, 4 seconds left. Goes it over to Jacobs. Jacobs puts up a 3, and she's good again. As the buzzer beats, Emily Jacobs gets a buzzer beater to put it up 57, but it won't be enough for the Lady Wolverines, and it finishes 65-57.
Yeah, nice game there by the Chiefs. Again, we saw a halftime comeback. Really good work there. Saw some of the young players like Abdul Salam, McGee, Zenchuk, get on a roll and help score the Chiefs some points.
Yeah, I think that this game was really pinnacled on what happened at halftime. Don't know what was said at halftime by Yarborough, but whatever he said, it must have worked, because you saw the resilience come from this team after being really close for most of the game. Now just randomly we saw a bit of a burst, and it ended up being 65-57, and they had a 17-point lead at one point. So we'll see what happens next for the Lady Chiefs and the Woodstock Wolverines. The Chiefs go to 6-2 on the season and 1-1 in region, and the Wolverines go to 2-7 on the season and 1-2 in region. So we will be back in a bit for the boys game. But for now, I'm Jake Jira, joined by Wesley Hogendijk, and we will see you in a bit.
This copyrighted broadcast by Chiefs Television may not be reproduced, repurposed, rebroadcasted, or otherwise reused or redistributed in any form without expressed written consent of Chiefs Television. Thank you for watching.